So this is a little bit of a different kind of goodie, but since I renamed my channel Random Goodies, I'll try not to be too random, but yeah. I know I've uploaded a video about candles before, a diptyque candle. It's a really expensive candle. It's kind of one of those like little luxuries. So I don't burn it often, but these are awesome candles from Target. They're really inexpensive. I mean, this is the large. I think it was like $10, if not $11 kind of thing. And it's just this is what's called waterlilly and aloe is the smell of it. And it's the artisan collection. It's supposed to burn up to 45 hours. And yeah, I just find it in the Target candle section, and there's actually a bunch of them. They all smell a little bit different depending on what color you get, but there's maybe 7 different colors, and I don't know if it's showing up so well on my black countertop here, but it's this really beautiful glass container. It has a nice little unique shape, and it's tinted. So this one is actually like a teal kind of tint. And then I own another one here too. I have a yellow one. This one's in my guest bathroom because I have mostly yellow stuff. And this one smells like ginger grass and lemon. This one smells really good actually. I kind of wish this smell came in this color, but so it comes in a bunch of different colors, and they're all kind of just lightly tinted glass jars. Yeah. So anyways, this is a backup that I have, so it's really inexpensive like I said. It's a soy candle too. Let me see here. Natural soy with essential oils made in Minnesota. Really cute little packaging. I think too, I forget because I bought these a while ago. When you go into Target, I don't think there's a label around them or anything. I think they're just literally kind of sitting like that. And then they have different smells to what color they are. So they're 2 little wax wicks and everything, and they burn pretty evenly. Here's one that I was burning today. So you can see here it burns pretty nice and level. It's not like it gets all lopsided and stuff. I don't know. I don't love when candles do that. I'm not a huge like scents and candles person either, so like you won't really see a whole lot of Yankee candles on my channel. I'll maybe burn one of those during the holidays because they do have some really great kind of like holiday scents, but for everyday use or anything like that, I don't really like super strong scented candles. So these are also really nice because they're just like lightly fragranced, and the smells are really like, I don't know, they're not overpowering. They're just really great kind of home candles. Like waterlilly and aloe is just a really nice kind of refreshing scent and not super strong or super sweet or anything like that. Just really nice kind of lightly scented candles, and they are soy candles then. And then this is the backup, so I haven't burned this one yet or anything. In the beginning I was kind of annoyed when you can see the wax pressed against the glass, but once you start burning it, it really doesn't matter, so don't worry about that. And like I said, they burn pretty nice and even. And yeah, I would definitely say that they last 45 hours, if not more, because I think my other one that I'm going to show you, that lasted like, I mean, I don't burn candles every single day, but it lasted a couple of months before I realized like, oh, I should go buy a backup kind of thing. They also come in different sizes. I want to say that this is the largest size, and then they come in kind of smaller like votive sizes. I'll try and see if I can find images of them online to kind of post into the video. But anyways, that's what it is. And then I filmed it a little bit. It's going to be kind of a really dislodged video. So I filmed it burning when it was in this one. And then I also filmed how I kind of just got rid of the wax, so then you can reuse the jars. So it's also just a really inexpensive soy candle, really nice light fragrances, comes in a bunch of different colors, really nice tinted glass jars and everything that you can easily reuse. So hopefully I filmed enough footage to kind of hodgepodge this video together, and it will be enjoyable for you. So this little bit of random footage is to kind of show off this Target candle that I have. I just wanted to show it burning because then I'm going to go ahead and film it when it's actually all gone. So it does leave a little bit of a black soot, which actually didn't end up appearing until the very end of it. So for most of the candle, it was perfectly fine. It was like really nice. And then just towards this little bit, like this last inch here, it's suddenly starting to leave a black soot, which is probably telling me I need to just stop trying to burn the last bits of it. But I don't know, I have to try and get all of that little bit out because it smells really nice. It's a really nice little soy candle. So it has these 2 wicks and everything, and that's what it kind of looks like when it's burning. So I know this is going to be kind of filmed really disjointly, but I had the candle, I had basically used it up till it was at the end of its wick, and then I put it in the freezer. I actually left it in there for a whole day because I just kind of didn't have time and forgot about it. And I just took it out of the freezer, and you can see that, you know, it's got a little bit of precipitation here. And then you use a knife, or I just used a butter knife. You could use anything really. But at first I was kind of like tapping the knife, kind of like this. I didn't film it as I was doing it because I don't really have a tripod like that, but I was kind of tapping the wax like this, and I don't know, I was really worried I was gonna like chip the glass or something. So actually what works out really easy is if you just press whatever you're using into the wax and then kind of till you hit bottom. And because it's like going from cold to hot kind of thing, you'll actually kind of create a crack in the wax just by kind of pressing whatever you're using down in hard enough. And then if you kind of just wiggle it a little bit, it'll kind of actually crack the wax and then let a piece move. So that I was able to kind of just get the wax out in mostly these kind of larger chunks here like this. In hindsight too, the other piece of information, I didn't really look this up before I did it. I just kind of went off of memory from Pinterest, but I would probably take these little wicks out before you put it in the freezer. So, you know, the last time that you kind of light it and you have melted wax, so it's basically just goo down there, you know, try to take like tweezers or something and pull these out because they usually are on like a metal base, the wick. Just pull them out before the wax, you know, dries and hardens again, and then put it in the freezer. Because this guy kind of gave me a hard time. For whatever reason, he was like really lodged in there. So I think it would have been easier to take the wicks out before I put it in the freezer. So I just gave it a quick rinse and took the sticker off the bottom now. With just some hot water, and then I attempted to wipe some of it off already, the wax that's kind of inside it. The other thing I was looking at is that you can take like rubbing alcohol or basically acetone. I have this nail polish remover where it's basically pure acetone, or if you have a nail polish remover that happens to have some acetone in it. Now I don't use this thing all the time, I actually just have it for like cleaning up things like this. So this is just from Ulta. It's like this giant bottle. It was really inexpensive, and basically I use it to like depot eyeshadows, crafts like this. I really don't actually use it as a nail polish remover. I use it because of the acetone that's in it. So you're just going to pour some in, and you're going to end up losing your nails in the process here, so obviously be ready to go ahead and say goodbye to your manicure. And yeah, I'm just going to swish this around a little bit, and then it's going to basically eat up any extra wax that's in there. So like, do you see how the glass has a residue on the side? And so if you kind of just let it, do you see how now that spot where the acetone touched, it doesn't have the residue anymore? It's clear. So basically that's what I'm going to do with the whole thing. I'm going to try not to touch it as much as possible so I don't actually lose my manicure, but if I do, that's fine. Whatever. It's just a warning to anyone. Okay. To really wipe the glass clean, I ended up using just some paper towel. You could use like a cotton swab, but this was just better for me to get more friction. plus some more acetone. I swirled a little bit of acetone in the bottoms again, and then used the paper towel to just kind of clean it up really nice. So you can see that cleaned up some of the black soot. Most of the wax is also gone. And then the other thing is, if you're using acetone or any kind of rubbing alcohol to do this, make sure you're in a nicely ventilated area. So either do it outside or do it in your bathroom and turn on your exhaust, or like over your kitchen counter with an exhaust fan. Just make sure you're ventilating the fumes, because it does have a pretty powerful scent and everything, and I don't want anyone to be fainting because of this DIY thing. So you can see the glass looks really good. And for the last step, I'm going to actually just throw it in my dishwasher so that when I do my next set of dishes, that will really polish it up. Make sure that any of these fingerprints and everything are gone. And for the sticky part, I'm actually going to use some Goo Gone. So this is Goo Gone, and yeah, I don't know. This is like just something I feel like crafters or anybody that owns a home should really just grab a bottle of Goo Gone, because you won't make a dent in this bottle. You just need a really small bottle. I think this one I actually got from the dollar store. So it's really inexpensive, but it's just something super, super handy to have. So this gets rid of grease, gum, stickers, crayon tape, basically anything sticky and tacky. It gets rid of it, and it's really, really easy to use. Has a nice like orange smell to it, so it's really, really easy. So I'm filming this one-handed, but I'm going to take some paper towel again, and you're just going to get some Goo Gone on here. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of rub at this stickiness, which will be hard while filming, but it will basically just dissolve the sticky. Can you see that? Get a better angle here. But it will be really easy to just get rid of this sticky residue from the label that was on the bottom by just using the Goo Gone. Okay, so I just stopped using the Goo Gone, and you can see it just took off all that sticky residue off the bottom of the glass. It's really easy to use, and it doesn't take a whole lot, and it's like you don't even have to apply a lot of force to it. You kind of just let it sit there for a little bit and then just rub it off, and it really is amazing how easily it takes the sticky stuff off. So now it's pretty clean. I don't think there's any more wax residue inside. There's just a bunch of fingerprints everywhere. And yeah, so now I can reuse this beautiful glass candle jar. And I'm thinking of putting my like makeup brushes in it, which I've seen a ton of people on YouTube and like bloggers, that's what they do with it. But that's the other reason why I wanted to upload this video about this Target candle, is that it's a really beautiful, inexpensive soy candle, and it comes in so many different colors that then you can really just reuse the glass afterwards to do a lot more stuff. So these are really nice, inexpensive, easy to pick up, and yeah, I've been really liking these little candles from Target.